And we are racing in China. Norris got a good getaway compared to Max Verstappen. However, Max Verstappen got a better getaway in the second part of the start. He will take the lead as Lewis Hamilton tries to get George Russell. Blake is going to try to get Carlos Sainz. He's already jumped up 7 spots here. He'll jump up 8 now. He's going to get past Alexander Albon here. Hamilton trying to get past George Russell. George Russell's going to cut him off through here. And Blake goes for the dive bomb on his teammate. And Blake goes from 14th to 5th on the race start. Let's look at the replay here. He had a fantastic getaway compared to the cars in front of him. And he just moves to the inside here. Then transfers to the outside to try to get past Albon. Actually, maybe went a little too wide. Stopped some of his momentum. But he was still able to get to the inside of Alexander Albon. And get up further up the field here. Lap 3, here comes Lando Norris. He lost the lead at the start. He goes down the inside. They almost touch. I think they actually might have slightly. But Norris goes down the inside. He takes lead of the race as Verstappen won't give it up. You know Verstappen is an aggressive driver. As Norris won the first race here, Verstappen already needs to fight back a little bit. Here we go, into turn 1 on lap 4. Max Verstappen down the inside. Can Norris hold it around the outside here? It will transfer to the inside lane. Norris should get the spot. And he will. Lando Norris to the lead. Lewis Hamilton on Pierre Gasly. Into turn 1. This should be a simple move for the Ferrari. Gasly's actually going to keep it a fight. Gasly to the inside. Hamilton holding it around the outside. And he will go up into 6th place for the Ferraris. Isaac Hadjar, I will say, he's done a great job holding up George Russell for Blake 28 here. And Blake goes down the inside. They make contact. You could see a bit of maybe carbon fiber pieces. Blake's going to try to make it work around the outside. He has to stay within the track. He does. Blake to 8th place. Remember, these drivers have pitted as they almost make contact on the front straightaway. Blake, can he force Russell maybe a little bit wider than Russell would like? Yes, he can. Yuki Tsunoda is going to come into the picture. He'll take the spot from Russell, but Blake does get passed into 6th. Lap 23, the rain has hit. Blake goes wide. Lewis Hamilton up and under, and that's going to be to 4th place. Here we go. Carlos Sainz looking to get past Blake. You can see the front wing damage from earlier. On Blake's front wing. What is this? That was interesting movement and defending from Blake there. He's going to go to the inside. Sainz will get the better traction. You can see Blake's struggling for grip. Gets on the curb maybe a little too much here. He's going to force Sainz to take too tight of a line. No contact, and Blake gets to keep the spot, at least for now. Russell versus Sainz. Can Russell get up to 6th here? He'll have the outside for now, but that will turn into the inside. Here comes Russell down the inside. Sainz has the better run and the better traction by the looks of things. We'll keep it. Max Verstappen has chased Lando Norris all the way, but it is Lando Norris to make it 2 in a row for McLaren. He wins in China.
What a voice. Incredible job. That was unbelievable. Thank you so much. Incredible job. Let's keep pushing.
Well done, guys. Probably could have got P4 today, but this car just feels horrendous in the rain, so I did the best I could, but this was all I really had on the table. But thank you guys, and let's try not to have to make a comeback drive again. So here's your race results. Lando Norris wins, and with the fastest lap, he wins by 0.6 over Max Verstappen. Piastri finishes 3rd, Hamilton 4th, Blake 5th, Sainz finishes in 6th place, Russell 7th, Albon 8th, Gasly 9th, Lance Stroll 10th, Tsunoda 11th, Antonelli 12th, And there was the rest. Lando Norris leads the Drivers' Championship by 21 points over Max Verstappen. And McLaren lead the Constructors by 54 points over Red Bull and Ferrari, who are tied on points. And until then, we'll see you for the practice highlights later today from Japan, and goodbye.